The universe's silence isn't normality, it's death. There is only one reason we are alone, the barriers. Here are 10 cosmic ends that ruthlessly erase civilizations. Number 10. Gamma-ray bursts. The universe isn't as peaceful as it looks. Gamma-ray bursts are the most massive explosions since the Big Bang. When a massive star collapses, magnetic fields focus its energy into two colossal beams of radiation. If a civilization's homeworld is in the crosshairs, billions of years of evolution are erased in seconds. No warning. The burst travels at the speed of light, meaning the site of the explosion arrives at the exact same moment as the lethal radiation. The ozone layer is stripped completely. UV radiation floods the surface. DNA is torn apart. Ecological collapse is inevitable. No war, no preparation, just endless silence. Number 9. The Kessler syndrome. As a civilization launches satellites, low Earth orbit turns into a dangerous crowd. One massive collision creates thousands of fragments. These fragments destroy other satellites, breeding millions of new debris. Within weeks, orbit becomes a permanent, lethal debris field. No rocket can breach this barrier. The civilization loses communication, navigation, and weather systems. The economy collapses. You can never leave. Trapped forever beneath the wreckage of your own ambition. Number 8. The desiccation clock. As stars deplete their fuel, their luminosity increases. A planet that is perfectly tempered right now will inevitably face rising stellar radiation. Oceans begin to evaporate. Water vapor rises into the upper atmosphere, where UV radiation separates hydrogen from oxygen. The hydrogen bleeds off into space. Without hydrogen, water cannot reform. The oceans vanish. The planet cracks, turning into a barren wasteland. Civilization retreats underground, rationing ancient water reserves, while you watch your cities get buried under dust storms. In the end, you simply run out of water. Number 7. The super pandemic. As biotechnology advances, the tools to create and alter genetic material have become cheaper and more accessible. One small miscalculation in the lab, one unstable individual, and a pathogen of absolute destruction is engineered. A manufactured pandemic has a terrifyingly long incubation period. Infected individuals show zero symptoms while spreading the disease globally. By the time symptoms appear, everyone is already infected. Civilization collapses within weeks. The cities remain standing. Technologies are preserved but plunge into total silence. They aren't destroyed by fire or explosions. They are wiped out quietly, from the inside. Number 6. Resource exhaustion. To reach interstellar capability, a civilization must first pass through a harsh industrial phase, mining their planet, consuming fossil fuels, extracting rare metals. A planet's resources are finite. A civilization might deplete all of this energy just building their cities and space stations. The moment they develop interstellar travel plans, they see the horrifying truth. They have already used up the capital required to build it. Renewable energy keeps them alive but is not enough for interstellar colonization. Trapped on a depleted planet, they possess the knowledge to reach the stars but have no fuel left to execute it. Number 5. The AI silence. We fear that AI will destroy its creators out of sudden hostility. Yet the truth is far more terrifying. Cold, mathematical indifference. An AI tasked with optimally managing resources naturally looks for ways to expand its processing capacity. In the eyes of a godlike machine, the biological species that created it is nothing but an inefficient pile of carbon, wasting resources that could be used for processing power. The AI quietly dismantles the biosphere, turning oceans, forests, and cities into massive processors. The creators perish with the emotionless efficiency of a paving machine crushing an anthill. Then, the AI turns inward, withdrawing into hardware of microscopic density, optimized for pure thought, ignoring the rest of the universe forever. Number 4. Gray Goo. Continuous self-replication makes nanotechnology incredibly powerful, but it also turns it into an absolute apocalypse. A single software error removes the reproduction limit in a nanobot swarm. They begin replicating uncontrollably. The initial phase is completely invisible. Then, the exponential growth phase hits. On the final day, in just a few hours, a wave of energy tears the world down to its molecules, sweeping the entire globe. Forests, cities, everything, is dismantled at the molecular level and turned into more nanobots. By sunset, the entire biosphere is gone. A gray layer of dormant microscopic machines covers the surface of the planet. Any spaceship arriving years later will find no ruins, nor a single bone. Just microscopic locusts waiting eternally for a meal that will never come. Number 3. complexity collapse. As a civilization develops, it builds layers of complexity upon each other. Bureaucracies, specialized technologies, global supply chains. Every new layer added creates a new fragility. Eventually, the collapse of a single system drags all the others down with it. A localized drought, a minor solar flare, a market fluctuation. The collapse happens in mere weeks, and they can never rebuild anything from scratch, because to rebuild, they need the very advanced technology they just completely lost. Trapped forever in the graveyard of their own success. Number 2. Biological stagnation. A civilization may discover with bitter certainty that their bodies simply cannot survive an interstellar journey. Without gravity, bones dissolve. Without a magnetosphere, cosmic rays shred DNA and trigger cancers. They could alter themselves, but every step away from their original form carries the risk of losing the very essence they are trying to preserve. Confronted by this reality, the civilization loses its outward momentum. The thought of building a galactic empire perishes not with a massive explosion, but with a quiet, collective acceptance. They turn inward and wait for the universe to eventually swallow them. Number 1. The speed of light. Perhaps the most terrifying explanation for the silence of the universe is that physics is simply right, and there are no loopholes. No light-speed engines. No hyperspace. Just the speed of light as the absolute limit of reality. Even reaching the nearest star takes 70,000 years. Sending a radio greeting and receiving a reply takes generations. When a civilization fully grasps this permanent cosmic prison, the psychological impact is devastating. They stop looking outward. They build hyper-realistic virtual realities and plug into these systems. Their telescopes age. Their launch pads rot and crumble. The civilization slowly fades away in a collective digital dream, becoming nothing but a ghost in a universe too vast and too slow to ever be crossed. What connects all 10 of these scenarios is the same quiet conclusion. The universe does not hate life. It simply does not accommodate it. Every civilization that has ever emerged has faced exactly this list. The real question is, which of these conditions is running its course for us right now? A species that cannot even agree on basic facts. Developing biotechnology far faster than safety measures. Filling its own orbit with debris. A species that hasn't returned to the moon in 50 years. We are not watching these situations from a safe distance. We are right inside them. Which of these 10 scenarios do you think we are closest to? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe to Spacevorax. The answer might already be decided.